What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Dragon Ball Legends video on Dragon Ball Central. Today, guys, we are going to be talking about something that I definitely am highly anticipating in this game, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have thought about it as well. It's definitely a topic that comes up relatively often in the Dragon Ball Legends community. That would be raid battles. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First off, guys, we are going to be doing our YOLO summons. We've got 3 of them. We might as well just hop right in and just get them knocked out before we get into the thick of today's topic, because there's a lot to talk about here, guys, believe it or not. There's a lot of different ideas that have come up surrounding raid battles and that possible feature being added, and then even farther than that, possibly having some more collaborative type of experiences that are sort of PvE driven, not necessarily full-on PvP. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a few minutes here, but I just want to do our normal summons for the day, see if we get anything decent. Obviously, going to be a hero Ginyu right off the bat. Not the best of pulls. We'll hop right into the Boundary Breaking Saiyans banner. Again, really looking for my man Trunks here. Really looking for it. We got a single pod, so there's a chance. We have no Super Saiyan. We got no Destroyed Namek. And we're going to go neutral in the clash. I'm not feeling this one, guys. We got small text. I mean, Vegeta could save us. He could. Nope. Nope, we are dead. We straight up just died. All right, so that's how this is going to go. We're going to grab a hero Yamcha. I mean, that's not exactly exciting, but nope, I don't have anything else to say about that. It's just not exciting. We're going to hop into an Ultra Space Time Summon number 4 real quick. And again, we're looking for Cell here. We got another single Potter, so it could be something that's not a hero, but it's looking like a hero right now. We're getting beat up. I'm not a fan of this right now, guys. We do have big text, so it could turn around for us here. We're getting overpowered. That's a solid no for me. All right, so that's going to be yet another hero. Going for a 3 in a row there. We got a hero Raditz. Not the best of summons, guys, not gonna lie. We're gonna do some actual just straight up PvP action today, though, and we'll also talk a little bit about raid battles. So when I say raid battles, what I hope comes to your mind is like a whole bunch of players, maybe like 6 players, maybe 3 players, maybe 10 players. We don't know, how much server infrastructure they have as far as like how many people can fit into one iteration of a battle. But basically, guys, what I'm talking about is, that many people would come into a match at the same time, and they'd be going up against one single thing. It would be a boss of some kind, a raid boss, so to speak, So if you're thinking about like other games like MMOs and things like that, your typical bosses where you'd be raiding with like a clan or something like that, then I'm thinking of something similar to that, except maybe you have a whole bunch of people that each have a full-on team that they're gonna, oh wow, we actually got a free win here. Hey, would you look at that? So maybe like we have a full-on team of 3 characters that we chose, and everybody has that, and we can all switch out and use different characters against different versions of the attacks that are going to come off from that opponent, that raid boss. So really what I have in my head, I have this like picture in my head, right? Of like a Hirudegarn, that's like the big thing, Hirudegarn, and maybe even a Great Ape or something like that. But basically, they'd be like in the center, okay? It'd be almost like a raid battle on Pokemon Go, if you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that. Where basically you'd have like the central thing that you're facing off against, and it will have given attacks. So maybe, it'd have a few different types of attacks that would, have different sort of patterns or things like that. You'd obviously be able to dodge things and, use your different arts and specials and things like that to do damage to them. And, they'd have a lot of HP, maybe a gigantic HP bar that would be at the top of the screen. Maybe like in Dokkan, if you have a whole bunch of different HP bars stacked on top of each other to indicate like a really massive HP bar, maybe it'll be a little bit like that. And then there'd be, the ability to sort of just go around and dodge moves and really just attack this raid boss for some kind of reward. Now, what reward would that be? I'd hope that they'd add something like an exclusive sparking character or something like that. I think that'd be absolutely dope, but I'm not really holding my breath as far as that kind of thing is concerned. We do have a Bardock in this one. I want to point that out. This is a very, very interesting decision. He has no dodge, so we're going to be able to go in on a nice combo with Kid Gohan right now, and I'm sorry, but that Bardock is not going to stop this momentum, my friend. And we've got a free pretty decent combo off there, getting him down to about half HP. Not bad. So let me know what you guys think. Do you have any ideas for things that you'd like to see as far as, I guess, just raid battles and stuff in the future are concerned? Do you have any other PvP ideas, things that you think would be really, really cool to add to the game, but require us to have like a new mode of some kind? I know a lot of you guys probably... We're getting such a laggy match now. What the heck, man? This guy's disconnecting, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna disconnect. Okay. Take another W. I haven't worked for anything today at this point. I've actually gotten like a whole bunch of free wins today, even off of video, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But yeah, guys, I think that raid battles in general would be a really, really fantastic thing to add to the game. Would there be a lot of different, you know, I guess bosses that would be, you know, larger than your average character? Maybe not, but I don't know if that'd necessarily be an issue. Just thinking out loud here. Like, you could have a bunch of different characters that just have a lot of HP. Maybe they move actively around the map, and you're supposed to lock onto them and attack them. Also, that sort of goes into another system I really hope gets added at some point to Dragon Ball Legends, which would be sort of a match that has not just 2 people in it. Maybe it has 4 people in it, maybe 6 people in it. And, you know, you're doing like a team fight or maybe even like a death match of some sort. And I'll show you guys once we get into this match exactly what I'm envisioning as far as how you get a lock-on system to work. Because I think that you could probably do something that would be pretty intuitive and pretty easy to figure out, and at the same time be a lot of fun to actually use. With that said, the art system and specials, some of them kind of lock on. I'm not entirely sure how they'd work that out, but at the same time, I think that it'd be a really, really great thing. So if you look at the screen on the left and right side here, we don't have a lot. You know, there's a nice open spot here. And I think it's important to note that because there's room where arrows could go in. We could have arrows, and instead of, I guess, the characters being like right there where I'm tapping here, I'm going to lose the match because I'm trying to show you guys this. But like instead of having the characters there, then you could have, I guess, like a sort of character screen that goes across the top that shows you what the active characters are on the enemy team, or in general in like a deathmatch type of scenario. And then just sort of go from there. Oh my god. I'm going to just lose my freaking mind. How is this guy continually able to dodge here? It's a little annoying. You do not... How? How did this man dodge again? I have no idea. He must be... Okay, so he's backdashing. That makes sense. For those of you that don't know, backdashing is actually very, very much abusable at this point. Oh, we're going to go ahead and do this. No switching. That totally should have registered. You gotta be kidding me, man. This is unfortunate. Yeah, get back. Get back. Get out of here. Alright, so we're gonna back up. Dodge. Come on. No! Oh, we lost Goku. That's so bad. That's so bad. So yeah, just let me know what you think about sort of like PvE features in general down in the comments. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. I'm gonna lose my freaking mind right now. This is unbelievable. So now we're off topic. I don't feel necessarily like talking about this topic at this point. We're just gonna play some PvP and enjoy the rest of the video. Because I really don't have a lot else to add. You know, just having sort of a lock-on system would mean that we could have a really, really great, I guess, general idea. Oh, that was a mistake. This could be game losing for him. We're going to Rising Rush right here, and that's going to connect. We'll blast just for the extra damage because I don't know what he's going to guess. Either way, yeah, okay, he's going to go down low. But that's fine. We're going to take some hits right here. That's fine. No biggie. I think that a PvE, a proper PvE function, or even like team PvP could be a really, really fun thing if they did decide to add that to the game. And they'd need to feel really, really creative. I mean, I could definitely see it getting added to the game, but at the same time, it might not be for a while, like until they've exhausted a lot of other options. And then we get to sort of the Dokkan stage where they're thinking about other game modes because people are getting bored with the normal game mode as it is. I'm not sure how that's going to go down, but... Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. The man is slipping right now, for sure. Oh my god, I made a mistake. Alright, we're going to bring in Gohan just because I want to make sure. Okay, let's... get this combo off. This is good. I think that it'll be a while before they add something like that, but at the same time, they've been going a lot of different ways with this game than they do with their other gacha games. For example, making it so we get a lot of the paid currency, like a ridiculous value in the paid currency, is definitely something they haven't done in previous gacha games that they've came out with. Bandai has a lot of gacha games, so you know, if you go back and check, you're not going to find a better example of a game that's more friendly to free-to-play players. I can guarantee you this much. So we'll see what they do, but I'm not super confident, but at the same time, I think that it's possible. I'm gonna lose it. If we lose this match, I will be very upset. Going in for the attack. Okay, that's gonna be the game, I guess. We'll take home the win. It was a narrow win. If we got comboed off on right there, we were losing that match. That was... Wow, that took like all of my brain power. I bet my commentary was just like an absolute abomination during that. We're gonna actually take a perfect first panel, I guess, for base critical there. 18.75%. That is actually pretty insane. We'll do one more. We'll do one more match, guys. But I think that there's a lot of room for speculation as far as new features are concerned in this game. I think that they're going to be adding new stuff to do like sooner rather than later, most likely, because right now it sort of pushes everyone towards PvP. Not everybody likes PvP. A lot of people like your more casual, laid back, but at the same time somewhat difficult game modes, you know, like Super Battle Road in Dokkan, for example. It's not super competitive, you know. It's not something that you're going to be finding like a, for example, like a possible like tournament structure or anything out of. Maybe YouTubers will do that for their fans, you know, for the content. But otherwise, that sort of thing isn't going to be conducive to like an actual tournament structure. But in this game, you know, you have your actual full-on tournament gameplay that can be played through with PvP. You can actually do that right now, and people have actually done full-on tournaments at this point in time, and it's actually really cool, and it's a lot of fun. But not everybody enjoys that kind of competitive, high-tier type of experience. People want that laid-back, but at the same time difficult experience that, you know, Dokkan, for example, can provide. And I think that really that goes back to a lot of people are way too invested in Dokkan to admit that Legends is the better game. And I think that that's pretty much a fact at this point. But at the same time, there are a, albeit small group of people that really actively enjoy Dokkan more because they don't like competitive games. And that's just the fact of the matter. So I definitely think that the Legends team could add maybe a couple PvE game modes that aren't necessarily competitive but are somewhat difficult, and then make it so a lot of people are satisfied from a community that's sort of a little more casual and laid back than the Legends community is. And then, you know, pretty much every fighting game community is. So just and that's not to say anything against Dokkan or anything, because I know a lot of people love it, and as of right now, you know, YouTube content on it flourishes a lot more than Legends content does. So, you know, obviously there's something to it that people are enjoying, and I think that Legends will eventually replicate that experience and outdo Dokkan in its final point that it has against Legends. But that's what I wanted to talk about for this video. So let me know again down in the comments what you think about everything we've discussed today as far as raid battles, PvE, you know, team PvP, everything like that. I want to hear your thoughts. But let's hop into this final match of the day. It's going to be a laggy one, boys. It's going to be a laggy one. My control is terrible right now. You're wide open. You just went in for a combo, but you're wide open. Goku, just cool it down, buddy. Oh god, 960. Yeah, I was gonna say we're totally losing that one. That was way too slow. We should have gotten way higher than that. Unfortunate. We're gonna switch into Bardock now. This man knows his combos. He's got his combo game up. I can respect that. Going for the dodge. You're wide open. Am I wide open? I'm not so convinced about that, friend. All right, you gotta come back sometime today, Goku. All right, man. Oh no. No! Really? That was looking competitive, man. What is up with people and disconnecting? This is just annoying. I've got a good connection. I promise you guys. I live stream on this connection. I've checked it recently. There's no way that this is on my end. I don't understand what's going on. Either way, though, that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. As always, if you have any ideas for future videos you'd like to see, whether it be like Dragon Ball Legends, gameplay, speculation, anything at all, covering strategy, guides, things like that, let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. Otherwise, that will be it for this one. Until the next one, guys. Peace.